Any other question? Madam?
Okay, so I'm thinking that it's really hard for me to meld the two worlds. Like I'd love to, I mean, I'm here in this body, this prison, that I'm trying to live this life. And the only thing I think I can do is, if I wanted to attain that spiritual goal, that enlightenment, would be to give up everything and then to devote myself to Krishna and absorb him and live through him and do what he would do. And so it would be giving up everything, because to me everything is part of the prison, all this physical stuff.
Yeah, congratulations, you just understood everything. Welcome back. So what it means is that we are in this world. So with knowledge, we learn how to live in this world, because as you said, it's all temporary. You can take the whole thing very seriously, but the whole thing is not, it's all temporary, it all just passes. Why do we get so upset about temporary things, which just will pass, right, momentarily? So therefore, if we understand our actual spiritual essence, our actual spiritual identity, then you can merge the two, or you can live with both. While you're in this world, you do have this identity. But you can use that identity to understand your higher identity, so to speak. So that's what we all do, like that. I mean, I'm like a full-time Hare Krishna. This is all I do.
That's what I was going to ask you. You probably do this full-time.
I do this full-time.
So the distractions...
No, the distractions there. Distractions are unavoidable. Even for full-time Hare Krishnas, there's always distractions. It's not like you just get into this life and then it's all... Right. The advantage of getting into it full-time like I have is that the distractions are less. You have more equipment to deal with the distractions.
You have the tools because you're learning that stuff.
Yeah, so it's, in other words, it's the best life. Yeah. Right? Because, you know, I made a choice when I was 19, I became a monk, I joined the ashram, right? Later on I got married, right? And now, but I still live like a spiritually focused life. Right. Now, not everyone can do that because of various circumstances and reasons, but you can learn by hearing from those who are doing it full-time, those who are, you know, within the world, you know, we're doctors and lawyers and whatever you all, IT and accountants and whatever you all do. Then you can learn how to amalgamate or merge these spiritual teachings into your current position so you can gradually become enlightened. And that's what Krishna teaches in the Bhagavad Gita. He doesn't teach to give everything up, but to spiritualize yourself and gradually purify yourself. Is that making sense? Yeah. So the point is you need guidance. That's the point. How to do it. And that's why, you know, Prabhupada was the founder of our movement. He came to America in 1965. He brought these teachings, and then he grew a movement, a society. The Hare Krishna movement. He was the guru, and now he's set up. So there are so many gurus within our institution who can guide us and give us practical day-to-day how to gradually purify and elevate ourselves. And many of the Hare Krishnas are here, just like Jai Sachi, you work in one of the banks, isn't it? Which one? Westpac. Westpac is the best bank. Right? This free commercial for you right now. This guy is a loan expert. Like that. So, okay, not expert, but well. So he works at, the guy's got a full-time job. He works in a full-time occupation, you know, in the material circumstance. But he's also a full-time Hare Krishna devotee. So he has both. He knows how to manipulate. Okay. Yeah, so your comment was you don't know how that works.
I still don't see how you can reckon. Yeah, no.
Okay, so if you ask him what he'll say, he'd prefer not to be doing that. He'd prefer to just be a full-time Hare Krishna, but he needs to feed his wife, she eats a lot, right? feed his kids, right? And then the mother is there, and then the sister is there, and then the brother is there, and then the one down the road. He feeds a lot of people.
So really it's better to be single. Really?
If you want the answer to that question, the best person in this room to answer that question is my wife. If
you want to devote, if want to attain that, you have to get rid of everything and do the job.
Okay, so now we need to speak about practical application.
Yes.
Right. Philosophically, what you're saying is 100% correct. I was a monk for 8 years, right? No family, no distractions, didn't have a job, nothing, right? Now that I'm a married person, right, so then I have responsibilities, financial responsibilities, social responsibilities, so many things. So, yeah, which is there. But you can do it, you can do both, right? Satisfy yourself, because the danger is, if you try to renounce prematurely without qualification, you'll fall back. And we've seen many examples of that. People try to renounce everything, I'll be a monk now and just everything, and they end up coming back to the whole thing anyway. In the ancient teachings, there's examples for thousands of years. In the modern world, I've seen it many times. So Krishna recommends take the gradual path, right? Gradually become enlightened. Make your way up. You want to climb the mountain continuously. You don't want to get up, so far up the mountain and fall back. You just waste a lot of time and energy. So how to do it? You need guidance. That's all. We're doing it. We're all.
Can I add something to that?
Yes, sir.
Like in some respects, is it like to push yourself, to push all that stuff away that is part of the world and go and, say for instance, go and live in the mountains?
Yeah.
In some respects it's easier to do that than to actually be in the world and not, and be enlightened in the world, not necessarily go out to the woods and never speak to anyone. That's kind of easier, I think.
It sounds easier, hypothetically, but it's actually more difficult like that. But I agree with you, it sounds hypothetically. I wake up some mornings and wish the same thing. I wish I was living in a cave in the Himalayas, no this, no that, no Facebook, no anything. Just like, sometimes you get that desire, but it's not practical, because you will come back.
No, that's right. And I think like to be in this world and to be teaching whatever it is that you should be teaching, that's you're of better service, I think, in that respect.
Yeah.
Than hiding away somewhere and giving it all up.
So basically what you're saying is you're frustrated, which is natural, right? That's why I became a spiritualist. I became a full-time Hare Krishna, because I was frustrated in the outside world. So I renounced it all, went in, like that. If you can do that, that's wonderful. We'll fully support you, and we'll even facilitate it. We have ashrams all over the world where we have people who are living there. They're fully maintained. Like for 8 years, I didn't have to worry about anything. All my clothes, I only wore robes, but all my clothes, all my food, I had a place to sleep every night. Everything I needed was there. So they gave me full facility because I fully dedicated myself. Right? So what we're saying is that may or may not be the best way to do it for long term. Right? But you can do both. There's both ways to do it. But the fact that we're feeling frustrated, that's the impetus to begin spiritual life. So that's a good thing. In the material world, people think, I'm unhappy, I'm going through so many difficulties, that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. It's a catalyst to progress spiritually. So if we're feeling like we're going through some difficulty, it's a good thing. Even myself, like when I go through difficult things, I look at it, that's a catalyst for me to develop, improve, go forward. So it's not a negative thing, it's a positive thing. And in that way, you never become dejected. It's not that it's easy, but it's a positive thing. So you can do it. And don't worry, you can do it. We will help you to do it. TK? Acha. Tik? Okay. So many people to help. And the nice thing about the Hare Krishna movement is that there's people all over the planet to help you. We're not alone. It's like one massive family. I can walk into any Hare Krishna temple. I can go to Belgium, right? I can go to Chile, I can go to Colombia, I can go to New York, I can go to Paris, I can go to San Francisco, I can go to Fiji. Walk into a Hare Krishna temple, I have a community. So we're not alone. There's so many people to help us, to facilitate. Right? And on Tuesday, for the Hare Krishna people, it's the biggest day of the year. It's Krishna's appearance day. It's called Shri Krishna Janmashtami. Shri Krishna Janmashtami ki? Yeah. So we're going up to our temple in Melbourne, our mothership, the base, and we're going to celebrate it there. And there will be, they're telling me there's going to be 10,000 people coming. And we're going to feed every single one of them in 24 hours. Right? 10,000 people. Right?
So is that tomorrow or day after?
In India, it's tomorrow. So most people, because they're following the Indian calendar, we're ready for 2 days. We're going to get 10,000 people over the 48 hours, because a lot of people will come and they'll say, so that's okay. But for us, because we're, the Tithi means the time frame, the actual day is Tuesday. Yeah. So you can go either day, because it's, the Tuesday in Australia is the actual. So we will feed 10,000 people. Hands up if you could feed 10,000 people. We can do it. That's the power of the Hare Krishna movement. Everyone will get fed. There won't be one person there who will not get fed. All vegetarian food, and we will cook. And then we will cook. And after that, we will keep cooking. And when we finish cooking, we will cook again. And then it practically goes, from 4 in the morning till 12 at night. The kitchen does not stop. These guys are powerful. I see them. Very good question. Thank you.
You will be fasting.
What's that?
You will be fasting.
And even this shows how much we love Krishna, how much we love God, right? The whole day we don't eat or drink. And we cook and feed 10,000 people, and we personally, as a sacrifice, we don't eat or drink. Right? That's called devotion. That's love. When you love someone, you sacrifice for them. Krishna says, on my birthday, I don't want you to eat or drink. Imagine one of your friends said that to you. Come for my birthday and you're not allowed to eat or drink. Would you go to the party? I'm serious. Would you go to the party? If you can't eat or drink, but you have to come to the party and serve me all day.
Would that be a matter of devotion?
What's that?
Wouldn't that be a matter of devotion?
It is devotion. The reason Krishna does that, right? Because he's the only person who would do that. None of us would do that. On my birthday, I wouldn't say, oh, you come to my birthday, you can't eat or drink. Right? But he does that because he says, okay, you come, but it's not for you, it's for me. Because we have to learn to become selfless and put Krishna first, God first. So he says, okay, you have to serve me all day and you can't eat or drink the whole time. And we do that happily. Except for about 10:30 at night, then our minds start to fluctuate a little. And I start thinking like, yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is great. It's challenging, but we do it. That's how it works. So. Do you want to add anything to that, or is that okay?
No, that's all for now. Thank you.